It's becoming increasingly challenging to have our global headquarters in Aberdeen. That's the warning from one energy firm who say many companies are questioning if they can stay in the UK as the North Sea becomes less viable through increased taxes and political decisions. It's a claim backed by one industry body who say the gap between the work in oil and gas and renewables is too large, and many are looking to leave the UK for other markets around the world, which will cost jobs. Stephen Brown has more.
If there's one thing surrounding the offshore industry right now, it's uncertainty. And because of that, many are searching around the world for new markets. ProServe is one of those companies looking beyond these shores. The systems control firm is headquartered in Aberdeen, and most of its work used to be in the North Sea. But that's drastically changed and made business harder.
We're a UK-Scotland headquartered company, and it's increasingly challenging to have a global headquarters in Aberdeen when the reality is 80% of your business is not in Aberdeen. I was in Houston 6 times last year, typically for a week each time, and when I go there I'm almost back to back with client meetings because they want to understand what you do and how you can help them and how you can help them solve their problems. I don't think I've seen a senior client in Aberdeen for a year because they're not spending any money because of the uncertainty.
And the company is clear about who and what it blames.
Firmly at the government and in terms of the political positions they've made, which has created this whole environment of uncertainty in the UK. So people don't want to invest any money and they're pulling resources away and funds away to invest in other energy basins around the world.
It's a picture that's being replicated by others. A recent survey by OUK revealed 90% of companies see more attractive opportunities to grow their business overseas because of the uncertainty in the North Sea. We've been told renewables will help protect and create jobs as oil and gas declines, but there's a warning it won't come quickly enough for some.
I think the transition is going to take a lot longer than ever anticipated, and many people will talk about it's years, many years and decades before we get a transition. So that's the time scale we look at. And the risk of job losses are absolutely here and now. We are hearing companies starting to review and look at what they see in their order books. When they start looking further ahead, just over the horizon, then it starts to give concern because those projects are starting to drop off.
Many regions around the world are now looking to Scotland for expertise. Experts say workers are often heading to places like West Africa, Brazil and the Middle East to get work, and companies are now following them.
Back in 2014, when we had the downturn, there was a large number of people who effectively became global citizens in many ways. They took some of their skills and in some cases set up businesses in Africa, started to do work more in Africa, but they are still very much based here. So that started back almost 11 years ago. That's only going to get bigger and that's only continuing.
The UK government says it's making the North East the home of what it says is its clean energy revolution, and says the windfall tax is a temporary measure which is helping fund public services. But the warnings are clear. More workers and firms may look beyond the UK and the North Sea as it becomes harder and less viable to operate in. Stephen Brown, STV News.